Hello, welcome to episode 1 of Football This Week. This is about the World Cup qualifications ending. So let's just get this started. Let's start with the interconfederational qualifiers. Match 1 between New Caledonia and Jamaica, and it's 0-1 by an 18th minute goal from Bailey Cadamarteri. So Jamaica it went through to play the DRC in playoff final 1. But let's go to match 2. Bolivia versus Suriname, and a 48th minute goal from Liam van Gelderen made it 0-1 for Suriname. But then Miguel Terceros and Moises Paniagua scored in the 72nd and 79th minute, 2 goals in the span of 7 minutes to make it 2-1 for Bolivia. They are going through to play Iraq in the playoff final 2. But let's go back to playoff final 1 real quick to review DRC versus Jamaica, which ended 0-0. We are awaiting the second leg in Jamaica. But April Fools! Hee because Axel Tuanzebe scored in the 100th minute of extra time to make the DRC the 43rd team to qualify for the 2026 World Cup. They are in Group K with Uzbekistan, Colombia, and Portugal. But don't rule them out. They still have a chance because they have players like Axel Tuanzebe, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who played for Manchester United and currently plays for West Ham, and Yohan Wissa, who played for Brentford and is the current striker for Newcastle United. So they have a chance, but it'll be rough. But now playoff final 2, which is Iraq versus Bolivia. And it ended 2-1. Moises Paniagua couldn't do it this time, as Ali Al-Hamadi and Ayman Hussein scored in the 10th and 53rd minute to make it 2-1 for Iraq. They are the 44th team to qualify for the 2026 World Cup. They are in Group I with Senegal, Norway, and France. I mean France. Yeah, they have no chance. Leicester City had a better chance of winning the 2015-2016 Premier League. And we all know how that went. But let's just go to the UEFA World Cup qualifiers. Path C. Kosovo versus Turkey. Kerem Aktürkoğlu scored in the 53rd minute to make it 0-1 for Turkey. And the game ended. Turkey was the 45th team to qualify for the 2026 World Cup. And they were in Group D with Paraguay, Australia, and the USA, the hosts of the World Cup final. But don't rule them out. They have a really, really strong chance because they have players like Kenan Yildiz, who played for the Bayern Munich U19 and currently plays for Juventus. They have Arda Güler, who played for Fenerbahce and currently plays for Real Madrid. And they have Hakan Çalhanoğlu, the captain of Turkey, who played for AC Milan and Inter Milan. So they have a really strong chance of probably even winning this group. But let's do a quick fire round, Why not? Sweden versus Poland, Path B final, ended 3-2 as goals from Anthony Elanga, Gustav Lagerbilke, and Victor Gyökeres could outweigh the goals from Karol Swiderski and Nikola Zalewski. It ended 3-2. Sweden is the 46th team to qualify for the 2026 World Cup. But I want to give a quick tribute to Robert Lewandowski, as he announced after the match he's retiring from the Polish national team. He gave the Polish national team a lot of great moments, and all the clubs he played for a lot of great moments, but things like this happen. And he retired from the Polish national team in 2026. We could see in 2027 him retiring from club football, and it sucks because soon we're going to see Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, Suarez, all of them retiring. Ochoa probably will be around by 2030, though, somehow. But it's tough to see players retire and stuff. But you have to live with it. That's just time. But This is Group F. Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia. It's a really nice group. I like it. It's going to be fun to watch. But let's go to Path D final. Let's just lighten up the mood. Path D final. Czechia versus Denmark. It ended 2-2, but 3-1 on penalties. They were going back to forth, but ended in Czechia's favor, as they are the 47th team to qualify for the 2026 World Cup. They were in Group A with Mexico, South Africa, and South Korea. And Path A final. Bosnia versus Italy. Italy had an early lead in the 15th minute, goal by Moise Kean. And Alessandro Bastoni decided he wanted to break a man's ankles and get a red card in the 41st minute. But it's fine. They had a 0-1 lead. It's whatever. Bosnia scored in the 79th minute. Haris Tabakovic scored to make it 1-1. And nothing else happened after that. And it went to a penalty shootout. Nothing could go wrong there, right? Right? Italy lost 4-1 on penalties. Before I go on a rant on how terrible, how horrible this Italian team is, Bosnia is the 48th and final team to qualify for the 2026 World Cup. And they are in Group B with Canada, Qatar, and Switzerland. Anyway, it's time for rant. Please, plug your ears. How is it possible? Italy, you have 4 World Cups. 4 of them. You win in 2006, and then you leave in the group stages of 2010 and 2014, and then you don't qualify for 2018, 2022, and 2026 now. 3 in a row. How? Whatever, I'm done. Video ends here. That's Football This Week, Episode 1. Hope you enjoyed, and come back next week for Episode 2. Goodbye. Fried chicken!